right, we are here September 6th, just after 7 a.m. About to hit the Wonderland Trail. Gonna do this bad boy in 6 nights, 7 days, hopefully. Weather forecasts are looking favorable. So we'll see how this thing plays out. We'll see you on the trail. Fremont Lookout way up there. Glacier Peak off in the distance. We're just taking a little sunscreen and water break. There's a trail up that way. Alright, we're just passing through Granite Creek campsite, and the creek itself about exactly 5 miles in. Been pretty pleasant so far from sunrise. About to cross this bridge while I film. I'll probably fall in. But so far so good. We're making good time. It's taken us 2 hours to get here, and we're moving right along. We are standing at the base of Winthrop Glacier, looking up at Rainier. Lots of rock fall. That is Glacier, covered with loose scree.
We're entering Mystic Lake. It's just a little after 12 o'clock. Just a little over 9 miles. It's been pretty consistently uphill for the last 2 miles, but it should be pretty downhill after this. At Dick Creek Camp. Let's see, almost 13 miles here. We have just a little bit further to go to get to Carbon River, but this is a good water source, as you can kind of see there. So we're gonna refuel with some water and then keep moving.
Coming down by the Carbon Glacier now. Headed down towards Carbon River Camp for the night, but just like Winthrop, this is all glacier through here, which is just so crazy to think about. But all of that is glacier.
We made it to the Carbon River Suspension Bridge. As you can see, this bridge just goes over the water here. Our camp's just on the other side there. It's so terrible. made it to camp around 4 o'clock, 14.2 or so miles. This is our campsite. Brandon's in the kitchen making dinner. Here's our tent. And our clothes are hanging out to dry. Pretty private site.
Day 2, just leaving the Carbon River camp. Nikki's coming across this crazy suspension bridge, as you can see it shaking. And we are going to head over here to the Wonderland Trail, hang a left, up to Ipsit Creek Camp and Ipsit Pass on to Mowich, and hopefully finish up our day at South Mowich Camp. We'll see you on the trail.
We just came through this valley. It's really beautiful. There, we had to cross from the other side over here and then scramble up some rocks here because there was a big rock slide, as you can see up here. So they had to reroute the trail, which I think is probably pretty common from year to year. But we are back on the Wonderland Trail now, ready to keep moving. We made it to Ipsit Pass. We came from clear down in that valley. The climb from Ipsit Camp to Ipsit Pass is claimed to be 3.5 miles. I would argue that it's closer to 4. The first, I don't know, 3 miles are kind of a gradual incline, and then the last mile is very steep grade in the very exposed sun. Made it to South Mowich River Camp. Not as nice of a camp as Carbon River. This is a pretty small site. Today was roughly another 14-mile day. We got here a little after 4 just because we had to pick up our food. Hoping for a quicker day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, day 3. We're headed 6.1 miles to Golden Lakes Camp. And then from there, we're gonna go to North Puyallup Camp. Should be one of our shorter days today. We'll see how it goes.
Blueberry bushes lining the trail. A lot of them are already gone, but you can find a few from time to time. Nice little treat as you're moving. Made it to North Puyallup Camp. It was about 11 miles today, around 3,000 feet of gain. Here's our campsite for the night. We're starting day 4. Today should probably be our hardest day. We're heading all the way to Pyramid Creek. It should be just under 16 miles. Park, just about 3 miles, almost 2,000 of gain. We're going to take a little break here and then continue on.
on our way up to Emerald Ridge. We stopped at this little viewpoint here. Very smoky today, but clearly we can see Rainier ahead of us, and that's Tahoma Glacier. Pretty massive looking glacier there. It's awesome.
We made it to the ridge. It was worth the climb, as you can see. Absolutely spectacular. Even despite the wildfire smoke.
Top of Emerald Ridge, looking down, and there's a whole bunch of mountain goats down here, just hanging out on these rocks. I'm not sure what they're eating.
Brandon's coming across this bridge, as you can see. Really wobbles. We made it to Pyramid Creek. We knew this would be a pretty hard day. We were planning for 15.6 miles. Our GPS told us it was 17 miles, 5,500 to gain, and 5,500 feet of descent. We're hoping tomorrow's a little bit easier of a day. I think we're both going to sleep pretty well tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
Day 5, leaving Pyramid Creek Camp after an incredibly windy night and not much sleep. But we're out here heading towards Longmire and eventually to Maple Creek to make camp for the night.
Maple Creek Campground. Today was like 13.5 miles. It was not too terrible. We got here pretty early, picked up food from Longmire, and then tomorrow's going to be another hard day, but it should be one of the most beautiful parts of the Wonderland Trail, so we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, y'all, day 6. We're doing this thing. We're leaving Maple Creek Camp. We got a big climb ahead of us up to Summerland, but it should be a beautiful day in terms of views as long as this smoke clears out. So we'll see you up there. Hanging out on this smoky afternoon at Indian Bar. We came from way up in here down to this valley along this creek bed, and now we're gonna head all the way back up into this area. Heck of a lot of fun today.
which is the highest point on the Wonderland Trail. Normally it would be extremely beautiful here, but unfortunately it is still very smoky. You can see the summit of Rainier up there. We made it to Summerland. Today is day 6 of 7. I take back what I said about day 4 being our most challenging day. Today was definitely the most challenging day. A little over 15 miles, over 6,000 feet of gain, not to mention all of the descent. It's pretty smoky all day. Day 7 of 7. It rained most of the night, but the good news about the rain is it cleared the smoke. We had a clear morning, but now it is raining. So we're no stranger to rain. We'll make our way back to sunrise and we'll see you up there. Just getting back to sunrise. That's a wrap on the Wonderland Trail. It's been a great 7 days, 6 nights. We hope you enjoy. We'll see you on the next adventure.